both sides. Just what was it like to kind of sit back and manage that?
Well, it's not a lot of fun calling pitches, when the park's playing like this and a team like that. But it went both ways, and it's kind of what the game was all about. Who was going to hit the most home runs or capitalize when you get runners on and get the big flies. So, but just really proud of the guys. I thought they were really gritty, resilient, got down early, stayed in the middle, and kept it close enough for us to strike. And then in that big eighth inning, was able to separate it. So really gutsy performance by our guys, and that's what we challenged them with, because last night I didn't think we competed as well as we could.
Yeah, right. Last night, you said you didn't like getting embarrassed. What does a win like this, a gritty finish, kind of say about the character of these guys?
Well, they're fighters, man. I love these guys. I trust them. And, they're not always going to perform perfectly. We know that. But we just always have to remind them that's our job, that you got to demand a little bit more of yourself. You can't just tell yourself to do something. You got to scream at yourself to do something. And, so these guys they know the message, they know the narrative, and they just got to go out there and play.
You speak on Ben Higdon. He had an ugly stretch for a good, really first half of the season. He's really turned it around this year.
Yeah, he's kept himself ready. That's what I told him out there. So I really appreciate your character, for keeping yourself ready. And, he's capable of doing that. And so it was really good to see, and hopefully he's getting rolling at the right time, and where he could be another big offensive, punch for us.
That play a role of putting him in the lineup over Gillespie today, just how productive he's been lately?
Yeah, DG's, let's just be honest, he's struggling a little bit, not seeing it well, and I thought it was time to give him a break and let him, collect his thoughts and reset. And luckily we have, good players on the bench that can come in and fill the gap and still perform.
How did you end up with Higdon? Is it just a typical transfer portal story, or?
Yeah, our guys, our coaches, they beat that hard, and trying to find, names and you just do your homework and stuff and connect dots, and it's kind of how it goes. You try to get a lot of character references and things of that nature. So, all credit goes to my assistant coaches. They did a great job of identifying him, pursuing him, and ultimately us getting him.
But you never knew who he was prior to this past year, and didn't recruit him or anything like that?
No, me personally, I did not. I knew he was at Kentucky. Once we started the process, we learned a lot more about his background and what he is. So, he's a fine young man, and he fits perfectly here.
Coach, how do you guys get the series win? Just curious about your evaluation of the pitching. I know it's pretty windy, so it's not easy to call pitches with weather like this, but how do you plan to kind of get those guys in line for Tuesday?
Well, I'll think about that. Right now I don't know. Right now I'm going to have to, adjust and figure out what our game plan is going to be. But, I had a pretty stern message with that group, and just let them know that this team needs them. This team needs some of those guys to, look themselves in the mirror and decide, all right, enough's enough. I'm going to get back on that horse and do what I'm capable of doing, and I expect them to do that. So it's a hard game. It's built around failure. You've got to be really mentally tough to handle adversity when it strikes you.
Staying on pitching, Payne's done pretty well the past two series too, just before he gets to close the gap. So how proud of you of him kind of coming back to himself?
Extremely proud of him. He's an awesome human being and a competitor, and he's done a lot for us. We got to have him, and he knows that, and he was ready for his moment. So extremely proud of him.
Just to start, what does the series win mean to you guys?
A lot. They came out Friday and punched them in the mouth, and then yesterday, I would say it was probably our worst game of the year. We laid an egg, and they punched us right back, and then we knew today was going to be a dogfight. When we came out here, we gave it everything we got.
Hey, what's going on? How crazy was this game just for you to be part of?
It was crazy. I don't think I've ever witnessed a 3-home run game in my life until Higgy just did it right there. That was unbelievable. I think every single one either gave us the lead or tied us. That was special. And then Tuna going backside. Tuna had 2 homers, I think. One to tie and one to give us the lead, or another insurance late. That was freaking awesome.
You talk about Higdon. He had a really ugly stretch, and it seems he's turned it around this month.
Yeah, he looked like this all fall, and then he just didn't get his time early. He's been waiting his turn personally. He's been a great teammate, and he got his name called, and he's been on a tear here recently.
Shed any light on the drama at the end? Looked like there was an exchange at the
Just for this lineup, especially after the weekend you guys have, how do you think it's going to help you guys, especially we're heading back half the year?
Yeah, 100%. We just got to build off of it. Coach Creel just said that we have a lot of dudes in our lineup. I mean, all 9 of us, all 13 of our hitters are dudes, and it's about dudes stepping up late in the season, getting on a postseason run, dudes being dudes, and we don't have to do more. We just got to do what we do and be who we are, and that's enough. And if we do that, we'll be fine.
I haven't had a chance to talk to you since you've really been this hot streak. What's been different for you?
I mean, just trying to find barrel, trying to stay out of deep counts, and just put a good swing on strikes whenever I get them. Nothing crazy.
I almost noticed that you kind of started to change the walk-up song. Think it had anything to do with that?
Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't really vibing with the old one, and then I like this one a lot, and it's so good.
Think back to a time in your baseball career where you felt this good, in the box?
Probably freshman year. My freshman year and then senior year of high school, but it feels good to be doing it right now, getting on this run, going down the stretch.
What a finale to be a part of. Just what did this win mean to you, especially after what happened yesterday?
Yeah, it's huge. Yesterday we obviously did not play our brand of baseball and how we play. For us to kind of bounce back, and I don't exactly know what was going on the pitching side. I don't know if we were missing spots or what, but they were hitting us pretty well. They were just scoring runs, and that's kind of part of it. We have trust in our pitchers today. They were just getting hit around, but it was big for our offense, especially yesterday, coming out here with 1 hit. To come up here and put up 15 with 16 hits and out 6-7 homers, it's really, really big confidence boost for us. And we always believed in each other, we always trusted each other, but for us to actually, show it. Today, Coach Rhodes actually had a pregame meeting. He was like, "Man, words only do so much." He said, "When are y'all just gonna go out there and do it?" And he said, "Actions speak louder than words." It's a cliche saying, but I mean, today actions were louder than words. So, it was awesome.
Talking about Ben, that guy had a really rough stretch.
Yeah.
He has turned around 3 home run day.
Yeah, he, we knew he was a dude, and he obviously had a rough start. But for him to kind of wait his turn and come in, and I think that's the first time someone's had a 3 homer day since he starts in 22. So, that's big. We're super proud of him. He deserves it. He's really good. And today he kind of showed his potential, and the sky's the limit for him. He's still got more to take.
Except for like 2 RBI base hits, every one of your runs was via the long ball. Just how unique was this game just for you, and why do you think the balls fly around so much?
I mean, the wind's blowing pretty good right now, but I think a lot of our balls get out anyways. Maybe 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. It went out. That's all that matters. It's a 4-bagger. But it was obviously pretty crucial considering all of our homers came from long balls. I mean, all of our runs came from long balls. But we have I say this in a humble way. We have the ability to do that. We can leave the yard if need be. Obviously, I think approach calls for it. We don't try to necessarily. It just happens. But we have the ability to our lineup. We can punch them out. And y'all saw we just had a good day today. We're staying humble, staying hungry, and we're ready for the next game.
Are you worried of the drama at the end?
No, nothing ever happens in baseball. No one ever fights. There's been like 2 fights, and they won't be baseball in the last 10 years. Not that deep. Just some jarring. That's all. It's not that deep.
And then lastly, just a lot of coach representation tonight. Landon got to seal the deal, and you also got to contribute greatly with T-Ball. Just what does that mean to you? Y'all grown up playing against each other, now together, y'all are doing good things.
Yeah, it was awesome to Payne. He's obviously one of our guys, and I actually told Payne last year when he got Southern Message, "Is this crazy that we grew up playing against each other, now we're on the same team?" And it's a very surreal feeling, and obviously we both had pretty good days, and it's a very fortunate, very blessed to be able to do that here and together. So it was pretty cool.
I'll hold it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Ben, just to start, 3 home runs for you. Especially with the way you kind of started 2025. What did today mean to you?
It was a good day, man. Our coaching staff up and down has believed in me and helped me through. So, just a lot of belief, and to be able to get it done today is awesome. But credit those guys a lot. So.
What was wrong for you the first half of the year?
A lot of pressure on myself. But I feel like I hit some balls hard early, and just it's part of the game, man. Some days it falls your way, some days it doesn't, but you just got to keep punching and hopefully get through there.
Throw a number at you. 12-game stretch, you were 1 for 20.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not get deterred?
Again, man, just a great environment here. As far as coaching staff, teammates, man, they do an absolutely awesome job keeping the head up, man. Just keep punching through, and they end up falling if you put that work in. So.
Have you done anything differently?
Not really. Just early and on time with the heater and sitting back on that off speed, trust my approach.
How'd you end up at Southern Miss? What's the story to that?
Yeah, so got in the portal pretty early last year, and right off the bat, Coach Rhodes kind of talked to me and Coach Brew, and there's a connection there in the junior college ranks. So, a lot of good word of mouth through that, and then I just got to talking to the coaches and did a little research on the program and fell in love with it.
Were you familiar with Southern Miss?
Yes, sir. So obviously with the kind of a track record of a regional every year and that sort of thing, being a college baseball player and fan myself, definitely familiar with it.
How did you kind of keep yourself ready for a moment like this where maybe a guy goes down or just pitch any roles to maybe create a spark?
Yeah, I kind of had thought, talking to my family and coaches and everything, man, it just takes one. So when I can get in there and get that hit, man, and ride that, it's going to be, let's go. It's going to be, keep it going. So, again, those coaching staff and my teammates have done a really good job, lifting me up. So.
What were your thoughts on the series win? Obviously emotional day, 10 home runs today between both teams.
Yeah, we had kind of talked yesterday. Obviously, after that loss, man, whatever it takes. Whether that's 15-9 ball game or a 1-0 ball game. Step up and do whatever it takes. So I think that our team did a really good job doing that today, and I'm very proud of our guys.
Have you ever had 3 home runs in a game?
This is the first time. I had a couple 2-homer days, but never 3. So.
How do you not get sped up by it? I mean, I would think you hit one and that's a good day in itself.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really hard. It's funny you say that. It's really hard to keep your composure there and not get complacent. That's another thing that we talk about. Whether you're 4 for 4 going into your last at bat or 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts, man, there's another big one coming. So to be in that mindset and be able to keep punching and stay there and take it one at bat at a time is something that is really important.
Did it help that Georgia State they didn't go away?
Yeah, man, that's a tough team over there. They're in every ballgame. They hit a lot of homers. So, for us to be able to keep punching like that and do whatever it takes, man, it's a big deal.